Welcome, crafters! Today we're diving into the wonderful world of air dry clay. Whether you're a beginner or looking to expand your artistic horizons, this guide will walk you through everything you need to know to get started. First things first, let's talk about the difference between air dry clay and pottery clay. Air dry clay, as the name suggests, dries naturally when exposed to air from 3 to 5 days, eliminating the need for kiln or oven heat. It's very accessible and you can reuse it endlessly. To finish off your piece, you can use simple acrylic paint. Now let's move on to the tools you'll need. Here are the essentials. Air dry clay itself. The leftover clay can be stored in airtight container or zip bag. Clay modeling tools, but your hands will be just as good. Rolling pin, or if you don't have one, anything you can find at home. Simple soda can would do. Glass of water to make clay slip. Clay slip is a mixture of clay and water used in pottery. To make it, simply mix clay scraps with water until smooth. It's used for joining clay pieces, smoothing surfaces, and decorating. With your tools ready, let's explore some basic techniques. We'll start with the pinch pot technique. To begin, take a small piece of clay and roll it into a ball. Then use your thumb to create a hollow in the center, gently pinching and rotating the clay to shape into a pot. Continue pinching and smoothing until you're happy with the shape. You can experiment with different sizes and thicknesses to create various designs. Next, I will show you easy and simple examples of what you can make at home. Let's make something creative. Fish shape incense holder. Roll the clay out into a flat sheet using a rolling pin. Don't roll it out way too thin or it may crack. Using a knife or a clay cutter, carefully cut out the fish shape from the rolled out clay. You can use a template or freehand it for a more organic look. Leave your piece to rest for 3 to 5 days until it's bone dry and it will be ready to paint. Something like this. I used acrylic paint to finish this piece. Get creative and personalize it however you like. Next, let's make an ashtray. Roll out a piece of clay to form the base of your ashtray. Smooth the edges for the neat finish. Build the walls. Use the coil technique to create walls around the base. Roll out long coils out of clay and attach them to the base. Smoothing the seams as you go. Let's add something to the middle. Sculpt a cactus shape or any other funky shape from clay using your hands or mold. Using the cross-hatching technique, score both the cactus and the base where they will attach. Apply a bit of water slip that we prepared earlier. Then press the cactus firmly into the base. Close all the seams. Make sure it fits nicely in the center of ashtray. And there you have it, your very own cactus ring holder ashtray. For the next crafting exercise, let's break down how to make a pot. The easiest way is by looking into simple shapes. We already learned how to do the base, and the body of the pot will be rolled out into a cylinder. Let's jump right in. Flatten the ball of clay to form the base of your pot, ensuring it's thick enough for stability. Roll the rest of your clay between your palms to make a big coil. Then set it on a flat surface and roll it out by using a rolling pin. This will become the walls of your pot. Next, form the cylinder. Carefully lift the rolled out clay and wrap it around the base, joining the edges together by using cross-hatching technique. Smooth the seam to ensure it's well attached. Use cross-hatching techniques to attach the walls of your pot to the base, and again, close the seams. Use your fingers to gently shape and smooth the clay, gradually building up the walls of the pot to your desired height and thickness. Optional, add texture. If you want to add texture or decorations to your pot, now is the time. You can use various tools to create patterns or designs on the surface. I will be stretching the pot from inside to give it a bit rounded shape, and with quill technique, I will create bottle-like silhouette. And that's how we transformed a simple pot into something more interesting. Next will be a very simple one. Let's build a unique candle holder by using a single coil. Try to make it as organic as possible, and let's have fun. When the shape is established, you can push your candle into the clay. This piece is minimalistic and perfect for playing around with finishing colors and decorations after it dries. Another simple incense holder idea that is more abstract. After rolling out the slab of clay, create a wave-like 3D shape to give it a bit of a movement. And there you have it, ready to be polished. After your piece is bone dry, you can also go over it with sandpaper to make it smooth. And if you wish to continue your project another day, don't forget to wrap your clay into a wet paper towel and cover it with plastic bag. And if you're happy with results, just leave it to dry between 3 to 5 days. Don't try to speed up the process or your piece might crack. If any cracks will occur, don't worry, PVA glue will be your best friend to save your piece. And there you have it, a beginner's guide to air dry clay. I hope you feel inspired to unleash your creativity and dive into the world of sculpting. Happy crafting!